Hello summoners, welcome back to the channel, and today we have some more White Magneto gameplay with the Professor X synergy. And if you are lucky enough to have Professor X as a 5 or 6 star character, then you can also take advantage of this extremely powerful synergy that he has with these 3 mutant characters. And as you can see in the yellow circle there, we have these barrier charges, so as long as we have them on, they start with 100, they start going down as we move on with the fight. But while they are on, we are taking really less poison damage from the suicides. As you can see, 10 we are taking 10 damage and healing 97 from willpower, so it's basically a really solid and really long regeneration at the start of every single fight. On top of that, as you could have seen there, we didn't take any recoil damage. We've used at least 2 special attacks at that point, and we took 0 recoil damage. Now that the shield is off, we are taking more damage from the poison. We are also taking damage from recoil, but again, from next fight we will start with those charges. We will start with the poison healing us back to full health, and that is what makes White Magneto with this synergy probably one of the best characters for suicide masteries. And there it was like almost 150,000 sp2. Just the second part, the first part also did some decent damage there. And a great part about that is that fight we didn't have class advantage there. We didn't like Storm wasn't a hashtag middle character. That's a normal fight that you get out of a 6 star rank 2 White Magneto with the Professor X synergy with mutant power boost. But again, no additional boost, and that was not an exceptionally good matchup. But here Vision is a metal character, and so the strategy, like, let's talk some. Now I think I discussed about the synergy part. Also, huge shout out to Thiuda for sending over this gameplay. He is the guy who always sends over the White Magneto gameplay. This is the third video on White Magneto. I have done some like initial impression video, then a lot of Axe gameplay, like against 6.1 crossbones, against delirium lanes, like the reverse control, and also the prowess lane in 6.4. Let's look at the huge SP2 there, 142,000 special 2 against OG Vision here. And we move on to Black Panther. Actually, this is an incredibly fast fight, but as I was saying, I don't even remember what I was saying. So let's just look at this fight here. Here we do have the class advantage, of course, but Black Panther is not a hashtag middle defender. Now, this synergy is great for a character like Magneto, Marvel now, or House of X, whatever you call him now. I just go with White Magneto, but he was already pretty good with Suicide Masteries. But as you can see, if you do use SP1s and SP2s with him, which again is a lot of recoil damage, and unlike the Red Magneto, who, like, with the Red Magneto, you're mostly going to use your SP3s. So this barrier synergy and avoiding recoil damage and healing from poison is just insane. And look at that, this fight ended in 30 hits. This is a Realm of Legend fight. So Realm of Legend is not hard at this point. Like, no one can say it's even endgame content, but the health pools, as you can see here, is 500,000. So it's roughly around Act 6. But like, health pool wise, these are decent fights. These are slightly longer fights, and if you are fighting something even longer than this, then the better strategy is to go for SP3. That will like, this Magneto doesn't get as many prowess as the red one, so the SP3, it gives you a cruelty, and it like makes your prowess hold for a while, like the timer, it puts it on hold, and then go for SP1, SP2. So here, like, it's better to just go for SP1, SP2, finish the fight off as quickly as possible. As you can see, at the start of every single fight, we're healing back to 100%, and he is incredibly sustainable. Now, this is another fight, not hashtag middle, and we have nothing really going for us, but even then, 37 hits and the fight is over. And we move on to the next fight, which is going to be this Wolverine, which has roadblocked a lot of players, and like both the Magnetos are great for this fight, uh, but like this is going to be so quick that I don't even want to talk about anything else because this fight will just be over. So he is a hashtag middle character, and again both Magnetos have really solid defensive ability reduction as well, uh, but it doesn't even matter here. Like this fight, so you want to build almost to SP2, use the SP1, get the armor break, and if it crits, like the SP1 alone did 70,000 damage, which is not bad at all. Like most fights, like in event quest and a lot of fights in story quest might just end there, and SP2 gave us back 2 bars of power, another SP2, and it's over. So this fight Magneto usually does depend a bit on RNG, on crits and stuff, but 25 hits, and we didn't even get that lucky in terms of crits. Another thing is that with the Professor X synergy, like this is kind of a speed run. Usually speed runs start from the first fight to the last fight. This starts from Storm, because you want to get the Cerebro charges from the Professor X for Professor X for this synergy to be most effective. And yeah, that is the reason we started with Storm. But after that, like this is like there is no editing involved, no cuts, just normal gameplay till the end. And 8 minutes and 53 seconds, like Thiuda said that it was the whole run was less than 15 minutes, which is really impressive considering like he wasn't running a 30% boost or something like that. The mutant boost is extremely, like it works extremely well with characters who hit hard special like this. Again, like one SP2 gives us another SP2, and that finishes off the fight. So every fight we're doing SP1, SP2 gives us another SP2, you use that, fight is over. And for the final fight we will be using the pre-fight ability, and yeah, that's going to do it. Like this fight again, all the fights actually, like White Magneto is such a solid character, and yeah, I'm not sure where like people are placing him, because he is again slightly less common as he is not in the 5-star basic pool. We did have his 5-star arena, I think he went for 47 million or something, like 40 something million in arena, but like I think he is going to be a really solid character once more people get him, because like even without synergies he has a lot of special damage, he brings a lot of utility, and on top of that, like the main thing that he brings to the table for a lot of people was not even like his abilities and synergies and stuff, it was the what he does for other characters, like the passive stun and everything. So he brings a lot of utility to the like for the entire team, and incredible character himself, especially with the Professor X energy and especially with Suicide Masteries. So that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, subscribe to the channel for more content, and stay safe. Bye bye.